No, the NDC stand is for us to do the right thing.
Okay.
For us to do the right thing, not just because of Ablekuma today, but for the future of our democracy.
Okay.
So, you know, after the elections, Ablekuma has 281 polling stations.
Okay.
Now, on the 7th December in the evening, the EC was able to collate 165 polling stations
out of over 200.
Over 200.
Okay.
And the information was that there was a violence, so 116 pink sheets was destroyed. So at that point, EC came out and said they don't have a pink sheet. That's the EC's pink sheets.
Okay.
So on the 9th of April, on the 9th of December,
2 days after.
you know, when you run elections, the EC is the one who run the elections. They have the pink sheet.
Okay.
So at the collation center, if the EC presents his pink sheet and the political party don't have their pink sheet, the EC can go on to collect their results. Now, if the EC doesn't have a pink sheet and the two political party or any political party run the elections agree on the pink sheet that is available, the two parties, the EC can now use it to continue the process.
Okay.
So on the 9th of December, the NDC provided 54 pink sheet hard copy.
Okay.
That the MPP accepted because it is something that was given. So they used that one to continue the process, which gave them 219. At that point, there was some declaration.
Okay.
Then NPP went to court. That since there were about 62 polling stations more, you can't collate and you can't declare a winner. The court agreed with them and asked that we should go and then continue the process. Then the MPP now on the 21st December brought 25 pink sheets.
From where?
Once it's a carbon,
Okay.
accepted and added to it. At that point now, none of the political party now have a pink sheet.
Okay.
So this calls for now how to resolve the issue. So Electoral Commission, that is the EC now, the JMS now asks for a meeting
Okay.
at IPAC. Because now it's beyond the constituency now. Because all parties don't have the pink sheet. What do we do? At that same time, Dominic Abinya has used 3 scan documents to complete their process. But the EC have declared that pink sheet null and void.
Okay.
Because they also don't have a pink sheet. But why do we use NDC's scan document to complete the process? So meaning that anybody who brings scan document will not accept it. Then now we met at IPAC on the 13th December, on the 28th December. Their MPP said that yes, they don't have a pink sheet, but they have a scan document of 37 polling stations. So our question was, if you have a scan document, first, why couldn't you present it on the 9th of December? Again, the 21st December.
Yes, yeah.
Now you are coming to tell us you have a scan document. Now, can you include that with your carbon document from where you scan the document from? When we asked this question at IPAC, MPP realizing challenge with how to defend the scan document, then now went to court again.
Interesting.
On McDermott's.
Okay.
Now, if you go to court in McDermott's, you don't go through the issues. It's just the court to say, EC, go and complete the process. Now, EC asks the EC, court asks the EC to go and complete the process. Instead for them to say, the process, since I don't have the pink sheet, the NDC has the pink sheet, MP doesn't have the pink sheet. To complete the process, it will rerun the police station that are left.
Yeah.
Now, the EC now started now relying on MPP's scan documents. They use the scan documents for out of the 37, they got 34. Because now they were calling individuals, presiding officers, come and testify and then confirm that this pink sheet is what we used, which is not allowed in law. But even with the 34, when NDC was not part of it, because NDC they went there to prevent the process that was going on.
Okay.
Then, because they couldn't finish, there was an IPAC meeting now in January, where the Mensa claimed that, okay, they have compiled all the results. It's left with 3 polling stations. So we raised the issue that, no, we were dealing with 34, 37 years with you at the IPAC. Then MPP left the meeting.
Yeah.
But why do you say you did 34? On how did you do it? So now the EC now direct that we should meet again with the parties.
Yeah.
When we met, now they are now giving us how even they manage the process. We asked them, now how did you even assess the scan document? EC first said that they invited the presiding officers. 2, the presiding officers also had the scan document on their phones.
Okay.
We say, okay, if your presiding officer who is mandated to run the elections has a scan document on the 7th, he didn't provide it. He didn't provide 21st. Then now come around when you people say they have a scan document. Before you have a, say you have a scan document, we will not accept any scan document because we don't agree with that one. What we are asking for is rerun.
Okay.
The EC said, okay, we'll get back to you. That was January, in March 13th. It took EC from 13th March, April, up to, I think, June, to now write to us that they even went to police first to say that they are ready to collate the result, but they only need security. So we also wrote to the police that no, the EC is not being truthful to the issues. So we went to the police, also explained to the police. They now asked us to meet EC.
Okay.
Then now EC now wrote to us that these are the response of the 13th March meeting. Having gone to the police already to tell the police that, oh, it is the police that is preventing them not to collect the result. They now wrote to us to come and to their position. Then we wrote back. We said the position that you are telling us, you didn't quote anything in the law. What you are just saying is that you are just saying, we can choose this one. We invited these people. But per law, you didn't quote anything in the law. Then now EC then called us again for a meeting. That was the 12th June.
Okay, recently.
Yeah. That is after MPP walked to the IGP. And that's a strategy they do. When they walk to the IGP, they realize there's a difficulty there. Now EC now called us again to a meeting to discuss the same 37 pink sheets issues. So if you can agree with them. In this meeting, that is also where another revelation also came up. When we asked them, you tell us how did you arrive at using the scan document? They said some of the presiding officers on the election day took their pink sheet home. So they brought their pink sheet 1 month after the process to come and now compare with MPP scan document. So we asked them, in the law, in the process of election, do you issue pink sheet to presiding officers? They say no. So if a presiding officer is handling a pink sheet, why he claimed that the same pink sheet has been destroyed, how do you call that pink sheet? He says it's illegal. So how do you use illegality to confirm something, to use it as a illegal thing that to compare the result? Now they say, okay, they will now get back to us. It's getting back to us, that's on 12 June. Now they went to the Parliament again to say they are not ready to rerun the elections. And the rerun is the last option of elections. Then you ask your question, when will be the option?
The best option.
The best option. When will be that the last option? Now the last option will be, because EC has no pink sheet.
So your position as the NDC is that a rerun should happen?
Rerun should happen because there have been precedents.
Is it in the entire constituency or just the polling station?
No, we don't rerun elections in entire.
Okay.
No. When there are issues, where there are issues, that's where you rerun.
Focus on.
So you have Akwetia in 208.
Okay.
Where we have a challenge in 6 polling stations. 6. Electoral Commission rerun those polling stations.
In those 6 polling stations. In Ablekuma, the 37 polling stations.
Now, in 2023 Assembly elections, Abofu, one polling station where there was a problem. We rerun that polling station. Domi Kwabenya, and in this 2024 election, out of the 3 polling stations, EC provided 2 pink sheets. Because when we provided ours, they didn't accept it. And then they brought what they had as a duplicate. Now it's left with 1 polling station. The MPP, the EC declared a rerun to that polling station. So then the question is, why do you have a one process for one constituency, the different process for another constituency? So what we are asking for is to rerun the 37 polling station, because that is where you have a precedent to say the law can support it. But whatever we do, and just okay, let's use scan document today because Ablekuma has no representative and consider it to be used. Then the question is, 2028 rerun elections, there will be disaster. Assuming you are traveling with the pink sheet of a constituency to a collation center, and there's an accident and there's the whole pink sheet damage for presidential. will any political party accept for another political party to say, let's use my scan document to collect the results?
No, of course not. We need to verify
now,
that everybody...
You see, because we are looking at parliamentary, people feel, oh, it's parliamentary, we can consider to do something. But when you go to the bigger picture, that is the presidential, nobody will accept it.
So you're saying that you do not want a situation where it becomes a precedent, such that in future, if it happens again, we'll say, oh, then...
In fact, when even EC is pushing for the scan document, when you ask them that, are you trying to have some precedent? They say, let's solve this problem today, and in the future we'll look at it. Because they know that that precedent cannot stand the test of law. It can stand.
Interesting.
Because see, if you allow that to happen, then what I will do is that, especially with this world of IT, I only create scan documents of a pin sheet. And wait for election, create a problem, destroy pin sheet, and come with my scan document for you to use.
This is...
Now, somebody will say, how can this happen? Remember in 2023, when MPP had their primaries in Yendi, somebody tried to destroy the ballot papers. What the MPP could have done that there, they could have asked for a rerun of the constituency elections. But they decided to choose from, if you don't put somebody there, we can't have somebody to fill the forms. Then they brought a candidate that they want, not what the people
wanted.
What was the result? Today, if you ask in Parliament 2020, what was the result that elected our speaker?
No, we don't know.
We don't know. Yeah. Because somebody deliberately created a problem. We could have said, let's rerun again. And but it's you. And then we said that, oh, time, because of time, you say we are going to rerun the elections, it will take it. Up to date, we don't have any record to show who won that elections. And this is what they want us to. And I see it as a rehearsal that they have mastered it. So now they brought it in these elections. So let's destroy a document, let's some document, and here we have a scanned document. But the question is, if you have a scanned document, where is the hard copy? For the last time we met last time, where is the hard copy? So after they scanned their document, they couldn't find the hard copy. And this is the part of the minutes of Electoral Commission. But Electoral Commission is bent to say, once we have gotten 188, at least what will happen if we allow this thing to go?
To happen. Interesting. Prof, you are a governance expert, and when you